Alright, so I just got done filling up my Toyota Mirai at one of two Costa Mesa hydrogen stations, and the reason why I'm up here is because, well, it's only one of 3 stations in my area currently online. Yeah, there's an issue with reliability, and so anyhow, the reason why I'm back on this channel is to do a ride-along video. Normally I don't do ride-along videos, but I'm noticing that a lot of the other channels that do ride-along videos are based in other states, like Oregon, Washington. I seen some from Arizona, some from Indiana, some from St. Louis, none in Southern California. So this is gonna be fun. So I got this order from Boba Junkie for $1.60 a mile, $14.42 for 9 miles. Not great, but decent. Now, the only reason why I accepted it is because it takes me towards Newport Beach, where I know I can get more stuff. All right, picked up, so now we're ready to deliver this thing. So I got another good one after about 15 minutes of waiting. This time, a shop and deliver from Rite Aid. Now, a lot of people say they don't like shop and pay orders, shop and deliver, because they don't like to shop. I do, for 2 reasons. 1, you have more control over how ready the order is, and 2, you actually get paid for time spent in the store, meaning more pay per mile. So I did have to make one substitution on this order, or at least submit one. It ended up being refunded anyway. The customer requested it because it was cosmetics I'm delivering this time, but yeah, still fun. So this delivery was at the end of a cul-de-sac, which I really like because it's easy to get out of. So now I am in Laguna Beach because the last order sent me to Crystal Cove, which is less than a mile away from there. And I'm just waiting for orders. It is 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so pretty slow time. So between 2:05 and 4:22 this afternoon, I had 2.5 hours of nothing, no orders. Finally, I get this 7-Eleven order that sends me all the way back to Laguna Beach again after I've already made it all the way down to Dana Point. So that order ended up delivering to Emerald Bay, which is kind of North Laguna Beach, but you get the idea. And now, once again, I'm in kind of a dead zone. I had to get out of Laguna Beach because it was a dead zone. I was getting no orders whatsoever for hours on end. So I am now here in Aliso Viejo, where I got this order from Subway, which doesn't look like much until you consider the pay per mile. It's $2.58 per mile, which is, of course, the most per mile that I've had so far today. So yeah. So I've seen this on DoorDash before, but this is the first time I've ever seen it on Uber Eats. These contradictory instructions where it says meet at door in the app and leave at door handwritten by the customer. So what I did was I sent the customer a text saying I hung it on the door handle and then just went on my way. The reason why I do that is because it's usually the merchant that makes this mistake on their end, because oftentimes when someone places an order through, say in this case the Subway app is likely what he placed the order through, the merchant will process the customer instructions on the customer's behalf, and sometimes they get it wrong. So yeah, that's what that is. And I know that because I've made that mistake before. I've learned the hard way through DoorDash in that case. So I got this really, really good stacked order, $15.54 for 4.8 miles. That's $3.24 a mile. That's the kind of pay to mile ratio I like to see. Good on you, Uber Eats. So you're not going to believe this, but this person's battery died while she was waiting for the True Zero technician to pick up, because this station just happened to go offline with her right there. And this is why the Mirai is the worst possible vehicle for gig work. It took me an hour to get my fuel tank topped off because the woman in front of me had issues with the pump, some electronic issues that we had to call the True Zero technician to fix. And while they were fixing it, her battery died, and there's only one pump at the Lake Forest station, which is the only one in South Orange County in operation right now. Unbelievable. So the first order that I got when I got back online is this one from Pizza Hut, which, as you can see, Para automatically declined it because it was under $1.50 a mile, and that's why I use Para with Uber Eats. It really, really comes in handy. After that happened, and they knew that I was using Para to filter out those bad orders, I got this shop and pay from Albertsons. This one I took, and I also starred this Albertsons because I know it gets good shop and delivers. One thing with shop and deliver, per mile pay is fantastic. As far as time, not so much. Pro tip, if you ever have to deliver to an apartment complex, this map is your friend. So that order took an hour. There's a reason why it was high pay per mile. It was actually 18 items, one of which was completely unavailable, and another one I had to substitute. As you can imagine, that takes time, but it comes, of course, with a plus, that being the fact that you can do it on less fuel and still be fine. So right after I was done with that one big shop and pay, I made my way over to Rancho Santa Margarita, where I got this order from Cold Stone, which again doesn't look like much until you consider the fact that it's only 2 miles. This is exactly why I like Rancho Santa Margarita, because those short hauls are most common in this corner of my market. Alright, and that's a wrap. So, as you can see, there's nothing here, and it's after 10 o'clock, so I'm heading home. Anyhow, it was great to finally do this. Hopefully, I get to do more ride-along videos with the other platforms I'm on. I'm going to try Spark in the next couple of weeks, and then DoorDash, we'll see how that goes as far as busy. Right now, there's nothing going on as far as that's concerned. And of course, Amazon Flex, let's see how that goes. Yeah, see you guys later on this channel, and have a great rest of your day.